Hey guys!
Hey guys!
It's time for another Supergirl review. This time reviewing Season 1, Episode 2, titled Stronger Together. If you haven't seen the episode yet and you want to avoid any spoilers, you're going to want to skip this video and come back later because everything we say from this point forward is going to be a spoiler. What a great follow-up to the premiere.
Yeah, I love Supergirl.
Yeah.
This is quickly becoming one of my favorite shows. The first thing that hits you right off the bat is the title is Stronger Together, and the whole episode was about her realizing she can't do this alone, that she needs help from other people, that, she's not her cousin. She grew up where the community helped each other. You weren't just single. You weren't supposed to rise by yourself. You were supposed to utilize help from your friends. So that was a great choice. And the fact that the S is the family motto, which basically translates to Stronger Together. Yeah. That was awesome.
So, and it's kind of interesting then, because Superman, Kal-El, Clark Kent, he's wearing the S, but his actions, or the way he does it, is completely antithesis to the family motto. Mm-hmm.
But he was raised on Earth.
Yeah. She
spent the majority of her childhood on Krypton. So, that there is where, I think she was like, well, this is how Superman does it. I need to do it that way. And then it's like she finally realizes, no, that's his way because that's how he grew up. This isn't how I grew up. I need my help.
One thing I really loved about this episode is Kara is now getting trained.
Yes.
Which we remarked on in our review of the premiere, that we really hope she gets trained. And she is. She's going to enlist her sister Alex, who is a straight-up badass.
Oh my god, yeah.
Like Alex takes down that Helgermite by kicking him in the junk and then stabbing him with his own stinger.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was amazing. So because she's taking on these giant projects that she's not ready for, she ends up causing an oil spill. And it really gets her down. And, James tries to give her a pep talk and fails utterly because he goes about it the complete wrong way. And then we have her boss who unwittingly gives her a pep talk. And it's absolutely brilliant.
It was the pep talk she needed.
Yeah.
Whereas James was kind of treating her, as kind of a little girl.
Yeah, like a child. Pep talk. Yeah.
But Kat was kind of treating the situation as though she was talking to a grown woman, because of course she is.
Yeah, for all of her snideness and unlikableness, she is very much a feminist, and so she approached the situation like she's speaking to somebody who is an equal. And look, you need to get off your high horse and stop tackling all these big projects and train yourself. Work your way up there. Don't start big. Don't be an idiot. You don't walk into a job and run the business.
Yeah.
You work your way up. And that's what she needed. Is she needed that peer-to-peer pep talk as opposed to the boss talking down to the employee type pep talk.
And as she starts taking on these smaller projects and people start really getting behind her and believing in her, she's watching a news update and she refers to herself in the third person. She says people are really starting to believe in her.
Yeah.
So there's still this kind of disassociation where she recognizes that people are starting to believe in her, but she doesn't really quite believe in herself yet, I don't think. Okay, toward the end of the episode, General Astro reveals herself to Kara, and they have an altercation. And Kara, after getting, manhandled a little bit, she remembers the lesson her sister taught her. And she uses General Astra's strength against her and basically pitches her across the warehouse. And then later on in the fight, Henshaw kind of came to the rescue. He was in trouble, stabbed General Astra with a kryptonite knife.
Yes, but then we kind of find out later that he's not exactly who he's pretending to be.
We get a shot of him walking, and the eyes glow red, and I'm like, ooh, who is Henshaw?
Yeah.
And my first thought is Martian Manhunter. And now I know Martian Manhunter in the comics, his name is John Johns, but who's to say they can't switch the name up?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like a written rule that they have to keep it the same.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, in the comics, he's a cop or a private detective or something. Who's to say he can't work for this government agency?
Yeah, I mean,
So-
it's close enough.
And he doesn't seem like a villain. And Martian Manhunter's the only person that I can think of right off the top of my head who it could be. If you have theories on that, I'm dying to hear what that is. Let us know that in the comments.
So I wish I knew the DC universe better, because I'm like, you know, he might not seem like a villain because he could be a villain of humankind, but he's also a villain of Astra's. So, you know, take her down first, and then he becomes the villain. But, you know, possibly, I don't know. So I wish I knew the universe a little bit better. So at the end of the episode, Kat Grant gets her interview with Supergirl, and Kara initially didn't want to do it because she's like, she's not stupid, she's gonna know it's me, and you know, they have a conversation about that. But I kind of wouldn't be surprised if Kat eventually figures it out, because like, she's not stupid, and I think she's a lot less likely to overlook people. Like, I think she gives the impression that she doesn't. So, like, certain people are invisible to her, but I don't think they actually are.
Right.
And not only that, like, she gives this pep talk to her assistant, and then suddenly Supergirl's doing exactly what she said. If she doesn't figure out that she is Supergirl, I think she'll suspect that she's working with Supergirl, maybe.
Kat seems like the type who would put those pieces together.
Yeah, like, she seems like the type that would allow people to assume that she thought people were invisible and that she didn't notice them. I think she's a lot more perceptive than most people think.
Alright, and I think that's pretty much it for this review. If there's something you think we should have talked about that we didn't, something we missed, let us know in the comments. Also, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to let us know by clicking the like button and subscribe for more reviews.
And thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.